Hi team, so this is the advanced team version of our combo. There's already a tutorial on the breakdown of the first section of the combo on the beginners page. So if you want to look at the beginners page of this tutorial of combo number 1, go back and watch that one because it breaks it down in far more detail. I will be breaking it down and teach you any on this one, but if you feel like there's a few sections you find tough, go back to beginner team 1 and I'll break it down. So far the beginner team 1, we have jab, jab, cross. We then have a body hook, a slip, a head hook, and then an uppercut. So I'm going to go through that again, guys. It's jab, jab, cross, drop level, body hook, slip, head hook, uppercut. So if you want to go back to the beginner team 1 to see that broke down, please feel free to go and click on the beginner team 1. Please make sure you've already done the warm-up from the warm-up section. If you have, we're ready to go. Right, so let's go from here. So we've got jab, jab, cross. We're dropping our levels. We're going body hook. From this position, the arm that came from, I'm then going to slip into that way. I'm bringing it back round for a head hook and then into an uppercut. From this position, ready, we're going to go for elbow strike off our front arm. It's going to be your left arm, my right arm. And I'm going to shoot across with an elbow strike. And then from there, I'm going to come back into a hammer fist. So I'm going to go from the uppercut, right? So I'm going uppercut up this way. And then from the uppercut, from here, I'm using this hand to protect me. So it could be double strike. It can be an elbow strike, but also it's a cover. So I'm getting two things out of it. Now, one thing I want to notice here, guys, I'm not just bringing the arm across and hiding behind it. This will just be a cover. It's a good cover, but it's obviously not going to be a strike enough. So I want to strike in. To get the strike, I'm going to rotate my body into it. So let's look at my feet. So my feet here, I'm going to turn into it. We're going to look at this as if I'm going to sprint off this way. So I turn as if I want to pow, shoot off. That's going to be my power. It's going to turn my hip into it. And again, hopefully you've got your belts on. Remember, good mindset, guys. Let's get our uniform on with training. You might feel a bit strange to start with being at home in uniform, but think of it. You come into training, let's get our uniform on. You're just doing it at home instead. So ready. My belt moves because my hips are moving. So as I do this, I'm going round. Pow, ready. The good thing about it as well, it's covering me. Remember to cover my face. So I'm in close quarters and I'm covering my face. From this position here, my hips are turned this way, but I'm ready to spring back. So I'm not putting that foot, you can see my feet, I'm not putting the foot, just planting it on the floor. If I plant it on the floor too much, I'm going to be stuck there. I'm going to plant this one, my back leg down, and I'm going to turn this one into it. There's my power. Springs from here. So the uppercut, spring round, pow. From this position, I don't want to turn my head too far round. If I turn my head too far round, I'm now vulnerable from the front, and I'm going to open my body to want to go this way, away from the target. I want to drive back into it here. And I drive back into it with a hammer fist, this way. Remember, a hammer fist, guys, is going to be done with the bottom of the fist striking this way. Not turned up, that would be a back fist. This is going to be a real powerful strike. I don't want to hit it with my knuckles here because it's going to be too sensitive for it. For the hammer fist, it's going to hurt me a lot less. The bonus of this hammer fist as well is as this elbow comes round, it might be an elbow strike if the person is closer. I'm elbow striking. I'm just making sure, if I do it slowly, I'm just making sure with my whole arm. So again, let's go from the uppercut, guys. We're going to go uppercut, cross elbow, hammer fist. Okay, again, I'm going to do this from this angle, ready? So it's uppercut, cross elbow, hammer fist. Now hammer fist, I'm bringing the arm, imagine I'm doing like a long bow here. So I'm bringing the shoulders together, squeezing this way. So as I bring it together, pow, my strike is here. I want to directly get back into my stance from there. So I'm going to show you the whole combo. Ready, from the start then, guys, ready? We're into our stance, ready? We've got jab, jab, cross, drop levels, body hook. Ready from here, I'm going to slip, head hook, uppercut. Now for my uppercut position, this is where we're going to go for our additional bit for the advanced team. I'm going to drop this arm here that's ready. So rotate it. Remember, when you do your uppercut, you rotate it all the way into it. Hip comes up, pow, this way. As it comes up, this one wants to come back into the center. Remember, everything wants to come back into the center. As it comes back in the center, I'm going to bring the hand in, strike across. From there, I'm going to pull back and strike out. Back to my stance. Okay, let me show you from this angle. Ready? I'm going to show you from the side. Ready? Jab, jab, cross, body hook, slip, head hook, uppercuts, drive the elbow in, and then into my hammer fist. Back to my guard. Okay, so we're ready for our next technique, guys, right? Obviously, the bonus of this is, if you get stuck with anything, you can pause in and go back, so don't worry about it. I'm going to keep up, you can pause at any point, right? So, I'm going to move away because our next technique is going to be our push front kick. So back leg, and I'm going to strike it forwards. To do that, I'm going to move back first to create space, and then the front kick. The idea, what we want to do, guys, and our mindset with this front kick, is we're pushing away. So it's not a snap, I'm not snapping up. So if I show you from the side this way, I'm not snapping up, I'm driving back. I want to use my hips and drive through. Pow, drive through. Okay, so ready? Let's go from the uppercut. Ready? So we're going to go. I'm further away so you can see my feet. Ready? So you're going to go. Uppercut, cross elbow into our hammer fist. From here, as I go back into stance, instead of just pulling back this way, I'm going to jump back slightly. So I'm only creating that half a foot. So if I show from the side, I'm here, I'm going to jump back into my stance. Can you see that? So from this position, I'm not just turning now, I'm going to jump back. So I'm doing, rather than going turn, then jump back, I'm going to make it a bit quicker. Ready? So from there, I'm going to just do 2 in 1. I think that's a better for flow, just quicker. So I'm going to go from here, bam, jump back. As I jump back, I'm setting this front foot up, and I'm going to open the gate out. Remember, I'm going to open the gate of the foot here, which is going to pull the hip round. Again, then the leg wants to go forwards. It's got the energy already. It wants to go forwards, and I'll strike it in. So I'm going to show you from this angle here. When I go bang, bang here, I'm going to jump back, open the gate. This hand, naturally, I'm about to open my body up here, guys. I'm going to be exposed. So naturally, let's try and get this back hand in position. Pow, with that front kick push back. So let's go for the whole combo. Let's get ready. Ready? Guards up. Jab, jab, cross, low, body hook, slip, head hook, uppercut. Drive the elbow in. Hammer fist. Come back to a guard and shoot back. Open the body up with the gate, the foot, the hip. Strike, and then back again. Now notice that front kick, we could just do a front kick, but we're the advanced team, right? So we're going to go a bit more. Remember, guys, in the advanced team, you're going to be looking at it. So if you went back and watched the beginner one, which I'm sure you will do or have done already, you'll see that there are simpler versions of doing the combo. But when you start thinking about more advanced, you think, how can I help this combo become more powerful? How can it flow better? How can I support the next technique while supporting my stability at the same time? So I'm thinking about my whole body for what it is now and what it's going to be. Okay? So when I'm doing this, I could just do a front kick like this. Then you get away with that, and if you're in the beginner team, that's fine to start with, because we're just using and learning how to use this leg, striking it, which is enough, right? We want a bit more about that. So we're going to open it up, and that's going to open the body up. You can see that drive me across. So from the side this way, it drives me in. As it does that, the energy is driving towards the target, drives in. Now if I do that, obviously being an advanced team member, I'm thinking, if I drive my hip in, I'm opening my face up, and I'm exposing myself. So I'm going to check with this hand, just to make sure. Drive, shoot, and then back. From the side, ready here. Drive, hand comes out, shoot, and then back. Let me show you from this angle, ready? Drive, shoot, and back. Now I'm going to turn my back on you, but I'm just so I can show you from another angle, ready? Drive, shoot, and back. Right, so I'm going to do the whole combo facing this way now. So ready? Follow me with, ready? So we're going to go. I'm going to go right leg forward. In fact, I'm going to go left leg forward, because I'm guessing you're left leg forward at home. So I'll go left leg forward. Now guys, I advise you to try both legs, right? So when you do it one side, switch stance and do it again. Remind yourself that whatever it is on one side, you're just going to switch the idea. It's going to be a bit of coordination training for you. It's really good to keep the brain guessing, right? So I'm going to left leg forward here. And make sure I'm going to space so you can see me. So jab, jab, cross. Ready? Body hook, slip, head hook, uppercut. Elbow, hammer fist. Come back to the guard, jump back. Open the front foot, check, pow, back leg front kick. Ready? One more time together from this way, and then I'll turn face you again. Ready? Jab, jab, cross. Ready? Drop, body hook, slip, head hook, uppercut. Elbow, hammer fist. Jump back, open, front kick. Right, so let's do it again. We're going to be facing you. Now what I'm going to do this time, guys, I'm going to challenge you in a second to do as fast as you can. Now when I say as fast as you can, you're going to notice when you speed up, you're going to lose some technique somewhere. So as fast as you can with good quality. So don't rush it, right? Okay, ready? So we jump in the stance, ready? Enough space so you can see the whole thing. Jab, jab, cross, body hook, slip, head hook, uppercut, elbow. We've got a hammer fist, turn in, pow. Again, ready? Again, ready? Jab, jab, cross, body hook, slip, head hook, uppercut, elbow, hammer fist, turn in, pow. Okay? Let's break that down one more time then. So I'm going to go through one more time to make sure you've got all the details, and then we're going to put it in, and we're going to make it into a fitness drill, so we're going to do another fitness exercise for another video, and on that video we will use this combo, so I need you to get this combo right, so you nail it, so when we go to the fitness one, you know it, and I can add all the other exercises around it. So ready, let's go. Breaking it down. Start to stance. Jab, jab, cross, hits the head, lower the body, body hook, slip, don't forget this hand. So on the beginning tutorial, we need this hand there just in case. I'm going to pull the body round, shoot that hook in. After the hook, I'm dropping and lifting up through the uppercut. Drive the foot, open the gate. It's going to bring the body round. Elbow strike, keep it there. Bang! Defensive shot, which is going to be a hammer fist. I'm going to jump back to my stance. Bang! Drop back with my guard. Open the gate. Check in hand. Push that front kick back. Excellent work, team. Okay, so practice that a few times. Use it as a training drill. Think about all the little details on it. Go back to the beginner team video to make sure you're happy with all the other details. Try it left leg forward, try it right leg forward. Give it a go. Then we will put it into a fitness drill, so you can, when you later in the week, you can watch the fitness drill one, and you can put it together and you get a bit of a good sweat out with it too.